On the phone we have Carl Paladino. He's in Buffalo. How you doing, sir? Can you hear me okay?
Rick?
Yes,
Yep.
Carl.
Here.
You're here, and how you doing today, sir?
Well, we're doing very well, except for a little bit of rain, which is cooling things off. We're off and running on another day.
Well, another day with some good news from the Associated Press last night. They did a story. You have successfully made your challenge known in the primary to Rick Lazio.
Well, that was our intent from the beginning. We purposely did not go around and kiss the rings of all the county chairs throughout the state. We didn't want to have to make any promises or give up anything at all because our intent is to go there just for the people, and we're going to do the right thing for the people, not for the ruling class of the party.
Well, it was a contentious convention too, and you had to fight your way onto the stage to even address the delegates.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was I got up and I nominated myself, which was allowed then to give the speech. They were trying to deny me the opportunity to speak. But you see, this is what's going on. You have party leadership in denial. They think that these people from the movement and the citizens that are disaffected out there are aliens crawling out of a spaceship out in the woods, and that they're coming to attack the ruling class and take them away from the feeding trough in Albany. In reality, these are their constituents. These are the rank and file of the Democrat, Republican, conservative parties, and these people are upset. And as much as they want to be in denial, you see them now starting to recognize that the Tea Party is and the 912ers and the Patriots are real groups of people, and they're real citizens, and they're going to come out and vote them out of office. And that's a fact right now. This is going to be a very good year for the people of the state of New York. They're going to be able to change their government. They're going to be able to stand up to these people who have failed them in the past and hold them accountable now.
As you mentioned, the Tea Party's there, and just before we went on the air, we were talking, and I said I felt sorry for incumbents, and your answer to that was don't feel sorry for them.
No. Why should we feel sorry for them? They've had their day. They're lucky they're not in jail. Let them go home. They take a bus, go home, and give somebody else a chance to show real leadership of a government of the people and by the people, rather than a government of the special interests and by the special interests.
Now you're a man who's made a good living. You're fairly financially comfortable, from what I understand. How did you make your money?
I'm a lawyer. I'm a real estate developer. I started from scratch. I built up a real estate development company that presently employs about 400 people, and we manage about $500 million worth of real estate that we've developed over the years.
As a real estate agent and a lawyer involved
not
in
a
that?
real estate agent. I'm not a real estate agent. I'm a real estate developer. I'm not a politically inclined person. I've never run for office before. I'm not a politician. I'm not politically correct. I don't want to be. I'm not intimidatable, which is a word not in the dictionary, but I like it anyway. Well, and I carry with me the qualities that it's going to take to confront the demons in Albany and change the structure of our government and lower its size and its intrusion into the lives of the people, whether it be reckless spending, reckless taxing, corruption, reckless promulgation of rules and regulations, which are so debilitating to our businesses and the individuals. Any of those issues, those are all the issues we intend to address. We're going to lower taxes by 10% in the first year. We're going to lower spending by 20% in the first year. We're going to stop this culture of entitlement that is now. I mean, we hold out the most lucrative social welfare and Medicaid benefits in America. Well, why do we do that? We're inviting to every Tom, Dick, and Harry to come here and to climb onto the backs of our taxpayers. And here you got Bloomberg out there saying, send us all your poor. What is the matter with this man? What's the matter with Andrew Cuomo? They can't face up to the reality that that's not what the people of the hard workers of the state of New York want. You got Andrew Cuomo going there and saying a couple of weeks ago, he said, I'm going to go to every village. I'm going to go to every town. I'm going to have town meetings, and we're going to find out what the people want, like he doesn't know right now. But we're going to find out what the people want, and we're going to filter it up to the 3 men in a room. He really believes that structure of government is what it's all about. This guy's a control freak. He's everything that he's a poster child for everything that's wrong in our government, and he has to go. Andrew Cuomo, a zebra doesn't change its stripes. He wants to tell us that he's the new conservative Democrat. It's a lot of malarkey. We know who he is. We know that 12 years ago, he and Lazio, who was the head of the subcommittee overseeing HUD at the time, started the housing bubble, which resulted in the subprime meltdown. They did it. They lit the fuse, and that's a terrible, terrible statement, because that cost the American people billions and billions of dollars. It cost people their 401ks. It cost people their jobs. And now they want to say, "Oh, that was 12 years ago. They've matured now." Matured baloney. It's the same old stuff. Here he is. He's riding around in his RV this week, someplace in the state. Instead of saying, "Hey, where's the legislature?" They're laying around the pool while the people of the state are suffering because they haven't passed a budget. Do you know how many purveyors of the state right now are not being paid? They're going broke. They're borrowing money from the bank. They're struggling along because they can't meet their payrolls, because they can't get a check out of state government because the budget isn't passed. That's disgusting. And the irresponsibility of these state legislators in not coming back and finishing up this budget. It's disgusting. But that's the way things have been. And they think that that's the way they will be. And they think they can pull the wool over the voters' eyes again and again and again. Well, it's not going to happen anymore. They're all gone. And hopefully the electorate will put them all out on the street. They go try to find themselves a job in a car wash someplace.
There you go. On your Facebook site, you have a page where you're asking people to sign up on a letter to Andrew Cuomo to fight the Obama health care plan. How's that going?
My God, we sent that letter to him right after the bill was passed. There were 12 states at the time on that lawsuit challenging the constitutionality of Obamacare. Since that time, 36 states have joined in that lawsuit. And Andrew doesn't have the intestinal fortitude to answer the people as to what his stance is on that, and he hasn't had the intestinal fortitude to put the state into that lawsuit. I can assure you I will appoint a special counsel to put us into that lawsuit on behalf of the citizens of the state of New York. 15% of the total burden of Obamacare is going to be carried by New Yorkers, and we only represent 6% of the population. That cost is going to be debilitating to our citizenry. And Andrew Cuomo has no regard for it whatsoever. He's driving around in his RV now.